Roselli, mind you don't strain on
Don't
yourself.
make so much fuss. You bring the others.
It's only 4 o'clock.
I know. Will you bring them?
The train doesn't get in till 5:30.
They come in early sometimes.
Hello, Connie.
Good afternoon. Ah, Rosie, got a minute?
No, please, Alec.
What's the hurry?
My boy Julio, he come home to see his papa. I go to the station to meet him.
Coming home now, it's a bit unusual, isn't it?
Cornelius, you close this door at 5, take the rest of the day off.
That's very decent of you. At 5.
You come tomorrow. You see Julio if you come tomorrow.
Okay.
Cornelius, you have a cigar. There's one on my desk.
No thanks, I had one once.
You've got a character, isn't it?
I suppose that's one way of describing Mr. Roselli.
When did this come in, Connie?
Yesterday.
Beautiful. What's it going for?
£15.
Ridiculous. Tell me, Connie, have you met Julius?
On one occasion.
What do you think of him?
I hardly think it's my place to express an opinion about Mr. Julius. Excuse me.
I like you, Connie. I like you very much. You're tactful, you've got beautiful manners, and you smell nice.
Julio! Julio!
Hello, Dad.
Ah, it is good to see you.
Lend me a hand with these.
Come on, let me look at you. You have grown. In 2 months, you have grown.
Don't be silly, Dad. We get a porter.
No, we don't want no porter. We carry this ourselves. You have a good tramp, huh?
All right, we got it.
You could have knocked me down when I get your telegram.
How are things at home?
Fine, fine. Julio, I got some news for you. We got 2 lodgers now. EGs, I think you call them. They are very nice people.
Is it necessary to have lodgers?
Sure, Julio, Oxford is expensive. It is hard for me
All right,
sometimes.
then, all right. Don't shout. People are looking at us.
Sure, sure. We get a taxi. Taxi! 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 You get the architecture books I sent you?
Yes, thanks, sir.
Oh, they were expensive, Julio.
How's business?
Oh, she not so good. She wake up soon. I make enough money, Julio. Enough for Oxford, that's all that matters, huh? When you get through there, you will be a big man. How your studies going, huh? What you say?
Look, Dad, doesn't it strike you as odd my coming home before term ends?
You got a few days off, huh?
No.
So?
I've been sent down. Fired.
What you say? You make a joke, eh?
I got drunk a few nights ago. I bashed one of the beaks, and that was it.
Julio.
As far as I'm concerned, Oxford's over. I'm sorry. I suppose it's a disappointment to you. I said I was sorry. Sort of thing could happen to anybody. No good crying over spilt milk. Next on the left, driver.
How much? 5 over, doctor. Vienna?
Place looks a bit cleaner.
Vera has been working hard. I told her to have the place nice for you coming home.
Hola.
You're Julius.
That's right.
I've heard a lot about you.
Anything good?
From your father.
Amanda, this is my boy, Julio.
How do you do? I'm very pleased to meet you.
Amanda has come to live with us, Julio.
Oh, that's fine.
How is Oxford?
Okay.
Oh, what a noise Vera makes. Shall we sit down? Amanda next to Harry here, please. Julio next to me, please.
Who's Harry?
He is the other one. He is a nice boy, eh? Amanda?
Well, I think so.
Engaged?
Not exactly. I believe walking out is the term.
Romantic. Me? Hello.
Oh, Harry, this is my boy, Julio.
Glad to know you. Oh, it's turned colder, hasn't it?
Yes, much.
Still, I suppose we must expect it for the time of year.
Yes, yes.
What was it like when you left Oxford? Freezing. You studying anything in particular?
Julio is going to be an architect. Benedictus benedicat. Welcome home, Julio. I'm going to get a new stock, Julio. Good stuff. Real antiques, period furniture. Chandeliers with beautiful knobs on.
I've never seen so much junk.
You come in with me, miss. Then you can go on with your studies in the evening.
Mr. Julius, how nice to see you again.
Hello.
Looking extremely well, if I may say so, don't you think, Mr. Roselli?
Oh, sure, sure.
And how is Oxford?
All right, Dad, I want a word with you.
Cornelius, please do not mention Oxford to Julio. He has resigned.
Resigned? Wasn't Oxford giving you satisfaction?
Yes, they begged him to stay, but he was very firm. It would take too much time explaining it. It is a very tall story.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Now, if it were Cambridge, I'd understand, but being an Oxford man... Oh, Mr. Roselli, I've just been glancing through the stolen property list. I'm afraid I've got rather a shock for you.
So?
The blooming vases Alex Stone sold to us. They're down here. You see now, yes, here we are. 2 blooming vases with Chinese inscriptions, blue and amber on a opaque background edged with floral design in gold.
It must be some mistake.
I don't think so, Mr. Roselli. They're obviously stolen property.
Cornelius, I have known Alec for many years. I will speak with him. There is something he can explain.
But we must inform the police.
No, Cornelius, I will speak with him myself. You leave this to me, huh?
Very well, Mr. Roselli.
Give me that list. You will find everything. She'll come out all right. I'll speak with Alec. Excuse, please. Well, Julio, what do you say, huh?
I'll think it over.
Oh, bravo, Julio, that is good.
But, if I come with you, I want a few alterations made.
Of course, of course.
You can get rid of that, Victorian gramophone for a start.
You mean Cornelius?
I mean Cornelius.
No, Julio, that is not possible.
Why not?
He is a good man, Julio. He works hard, he is faithful, he is good to his mother, and then...
Well?
He has a good education, Julio. He went to Oxford
For
and...
Pete's sake, will everybody stop braying about Oxford? I'm sick of having Oxford rammed down my throat morning, noon, and night.
Julio! I work hard to send you to the university. It's not nice you speak like this. I want for you only the good things. Please be nice to Connie.
Sure, I'll rush right out and kiss him for you.
Oh, now listen. All this junk she go, huh?
There'll be nothing left to sell.
Oh, you don't know your papa.
What are you going to use for money?
Oh, all in good time, Julio.
If you've got money...
Now, a name for the new firm. Roselli and Son. How's that, okay, huh?
If I'm going to be a junkman, I'd rather do it incognito. And I stipulate one thing. If you want me to come into the business, Cornelius goes out of it. Better get that fixed up first.
Right.
Alec, I want to see you.
Sure, what's on your mind?
Cornelius. Here. Alec, the blooming vases.
What about them?
They're on the police list. Cornelius, he found them.
Lucky.
You're telling me it was lucky. Where'd you get them, eh?
Can't remember offhand.
Oh, he can't remember. Well, you better remember pretty quick. This is a serious business.
Steady, Rosie. Remember your blood pressure.
That, you make me sick. You think this is nothing, but I tell you it is something.
It's all right. It's a mistake. Let's talk it over quietly.
Hi, Maxie. Well, stone me pink if it ain't Julius Roselli. When'd you blow in, Professor?
Monday.
What part's the old Hatton Garden now, eh?
I've quit.
You mean they rumbled you? Come and tell Uncle Maxie all about it. Here. Take a load.
Thanks.
Well, what happened? Get sloshed?
Mm-hmm. More or less.
Disgraceful. You know, I don't know why your old man wasted all that gold on you. Mine was the same, though. The amount he spent on me for night classes you wouldn't believe. Must have run into pounds. Well, here's luck.
Yeah.
Of course, I told you before you left, didn't I? You're not cut out for education no more than I am. What are you going to do now?
The old man's asked me to go in with him. Look, Maxie, what I came to see you about is a car.
How much you want to spend?
Well, what about that Packard, the one you're looking at now?
400 to you, Professor. One of our special jobs. Wasn't Nick.
Would you take something on the car?
100?
Take it 50.
Okay. I'll run up a contract. Rate of interest 10%, payable over 12 months, eh? I'll keep that.
Ah, Connie. I'm glad you spotted those vases. I'll have to check up on my source of supply.
You will, won't you?
Cornelius, a rose hath no sweeter scent than thine.
Mr. Roselli, I refuse to stand any more of Mr. Stone's insults.
He insulted you?
Repeatedly.
What's he say to insult you?
He persists in sniffing me and telling me that I smell nice. I appeal to you. Do I smell nice?
No, you don't smell nice at all. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake, I assure you, Mr. Roselli. And once more, I feel it my duty to repeat to you my warning against that man.
How you mean?
I tell you he's a crook.
Oh, no.
I expect you'll think I'm prejudiced, but I've seen him in the company of some pretty low characters. I'm perfectly certain he trades with them.
No, you are quite wrong about the vases. He explained to me. Alec, I have known for many years. He's no crook, believe me.
You think nice things about everybody, Mr. Roselli.
Well, I do. Everybody's nice. You are nice. You don't smell nice, but you smell all right.
Well, you can see me in a day or two, I may have some news.
What sort of news?
Something that might help out with the installments.
Maxie, you're still mixed up with the Camden mob.
I'm happy.
I've heard it's a good firm. Well done, then.
Oh, now that'd be telling now, wouldn't it?
Maxie, you can trust me.
Of course I can trust you. Look me up.
I'll do that.
Nearly finished. Be with you in a few minutes.
Would you mind very much if I don't wait for you? I've got to find a job, and I've got about 3 places to go to, and Julius said he'd drive me.
I didn't know Julius had a car.
He's getting one this morning.
You like him, don't you?
Well, I don't dislike him, do you?
Yes.
What?
One thing I dislike the way he treats his father.
I should imagine Mr. Roselli can be very irritating to a boy of Julius' intelligence. Personally, I take people as I find them.
So do I. Whatever his intelligence, Roselli's whole life is wrapped around Julius. He repays him by treating him like dirt.
We're not going to quarrel about him, are we?
I hope not. Not really worth it.
Well, there he is now. I'll see you at tea time. And don't be bad-tempered, darling. Hello?
Think I was never coming?
Not for a moment.
The conceit. Huh. What do you think of it?
I'll tell you that when I get back.
I've got a program all worked out.
So have I.
Do you like to dance?
Not till 11 o'clock in the morning.
I'll ask you again at 11 o'clock tonight.
Is that you, Julio?
No, it's me.
Oh, Harry. Come in. Well, how's the insurance business today?
Not too bad. Not back yet?
No. I don't understand, Julio. I hope there has been no accident.
I shouldn't imagine so for a moment.
Or maybe Julio tried to phone me.
Well, I'll pay you my rent, Mr. Roselli, when I think of it.
So,
There we are. I'll get a book to read. I don't feel very tired tonight.
thank you, Harry. I give you a receipt.
Oh, that's all right.
Why did you leave Oxford?
Because
Well, to be quite honest with you, Amanda, I didn't think it was fair on Dad. I mean, it's been a bit of a struggle for him to keep me there. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking I'm a slacker. Well, I'm not. I've got plans. All I needed was the incentive, and you'll give me that. You're going to be proud of me, Amanda. I'm going to make money. I'm going to make it fast.
This money's so very important.
You bet it is to get you everything you want.
So far.
I want to speak with you, Julio, please.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Shall we talk in your room?
Did you fix the job all right?
A job?
Yes, you went out to look for a job, remember?
Oh, no, I'm afraid I didn't.
Amanda, if you don't mind my saying so, I think you're making a fool of yourself.
I do mind.
All right, if you want to waste your life on a good-for-nothing lout,
Aren't you being rather overdramatic?
I'm trying to offer you a piece of good advice.
You wouldn't be confusing advice with jealousy, I suppose.
All right, Amanda, that's the way you feel. I hope you won't have any regrets. Right. There are other people in the house besides me. Why did you ask them?
Who you mean?
What about Harry?
But
Harry had as much opportunity as I had for taking the money.
You know, if you don't take the money from my box, how you buy a car? I want an answer, Julio.
Okay, I took it. I was going to put it back.
You could have asked me. I would have given you the money.
Ask for 50 quid. Don't make me laugh. You always make out you haven't got a penny.
Julio, there's another matter. Amanda, she is Harry's girl. Harry is a good boy. Don't take his girl from him, Julio, please.
Would you like to mind your own business?
Julio.
Well, stop preaching at me. I'm sick of hearing you yap, yap, yap. In future, I'm going to do exactly what I like, and you're not going to stop me, so shut up and get out! I shall remember that as long as I live. Get out.
Here, you have only laid 2 places.
That's right. No good laying for people that aren't here.
Julio, he is still sleeping, huh?
For once in his life, he got up early this morning. He went out at 6 with his bags packed. He took her with him.
Who?
Miss Amanda.
What do you say?
I saw them go off in his car.
Morning, Mr. Roselli. You feel all right?
Thank you.
do?
Just drive the truck, that's all.
How much risk is that?
Ah, don't make me laugh. It'll be like falling off a log.
What about the night watchman?
Look, Professor, don't you worry your little head about details. Do you want that job or don't you?
Sure, but if it's as easy as you say, I'd like to know why you're cutting me in.
Because I think you've got a future, that's why. You make good, and believe me, you've got a career ahead of you. Have a look around you. There's not a bloke in this joint that wouldn't give his left hand to do what I'm offering you. That's what influence does for you. You don't get anywhere in this world without influence. I take cabinet ministers. How do they get in? Does anybody want them? Nah, not in your life. You make good at this, and there's no telling where it'll land you.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, well, don't you think you are, Prof? I'll ring her. I'll go see her, geezer.
Won't you come in?
Is Julio at home?
Well, he's not in just now, but I'm expecting him any minute. I was just making some coffee. Would you like some?
Thank you. I don't want to stay long. I just wanted to see Julio for a moment.
Do sit down.
Thank you. I had a postcard from him giving me the address.
Yes, I know. And then he wrote.
You are married, yes?
Last week. Mr. Roselli, I'd like you to know I love Julius very much.
I am glad. I hope you will be happy.
Thank you very much.
How is he?
Oh, he's very well. Haven't got a job yet, of course, but he expects to start one soon. I shall work too as soon as we settle down.
Julio is looking for a job, huh?
Oh, yes, he's out every day. An appointment this morning.
There is a little wedding present for you and Julio. I think you had better keep it yourself, eh?
You're very kind.
Amanda, I have a friend in Hatton Garden. You go to him. I will give you a little note. It will be a job for you. You type, yes?
Oh, yes.
No. He is a Mr. Dent. He wants his secretary. I know that. I put it all down here.
Hello.
Hello, Julio.
Your father arrived a few minutes ago.
I didn't expect to see you. Amanda asked me to write, so I wrote. I suppose she's told you we're married.
Yes. I am glad, Julio.
Thanks.
We let bygones go by, yes?
Sure.
No. Julio, have you thought some more of Roselli and son?
Yes, but I don't think it'll work out.
No?
Well, I'm pretty ambitious, like you always wanted me to be, and
You're at architecture, yes?
I've got other plans at the moment.
Oh, it is best you do what you want to, Julio. You will be a big man one day, I know that.
Sure.
You come and see me. Say goodbye to Amanda for me.
Bye, Dad.
Has your father gone?
Yes. Funny old boy. Still, I think his heart's in the right place.
I'm sure it is. How'd you get on?
Oh, all right. They made me an offer, but I got to think about it.
Better look sharp, otherwise I'll be beating you to it.
What's this?
Job for me. Your father's recommended me to a friend of his in Hatton Garden.
Oh, good.
And here's something else.
From Dad?
Our wedding present.
50 quid. He's chucking it about, isn't he?
He gave it to me to look after. I think that shows sound common sense, don't you?
This Hatton Garden job. Sounds like a diamond merchant, doesn't he?
Sounds like it.
Yes, thank you. Oh,
Belton.
Morning, Inspector.
Did you contact Armstrong?
Yes, sir.
Well,
He wants us to check on a man named Alex Stone. He thinks he operates with the Camden mob.
do we know him?
I don't think so, sir. Spent the best part of his life in South Africa, Johannesburg.
All right, we'll see if the Joburg police have anything on him. What about Maxie Brown?
I trailed him to a place called Joe's Cafe off Greek Street.
Keep an eye on Maxie.
Yes, sir. There was someone with him. Never seen him before.
I got a cable off to Joburg. You might send a stenographer in.
Evening, boss. Evening, Maxie. I'll look at you. Soulful. All set? 11 o'clock, right? Make it 9, Maxie. 9? Oh, crocky, that'll throw everything out of gear.
You've got an hour and a half to throw it back in again.
Yes, I know, but look at the boys I got to contact. What's the idea, anyway?
Orders, Maxie. Orders. Who's driving the truck?
New boy. Give him a trial.
He better be good.
He's okay.
Good night, Maxie.
Good night, boss. Oh, don't bother to wish me luck. I couldn't stand the shock. Isn't music inspiring, Roselli?
Isn't it? Alex, have you ever thought of working on your own again?
Frequently.
Why don't you?
All in good time, my dear girl. When the time comes to make the break, I'll handle it. Don't you worry.
Then we go away together, don't we?
Far, far away.
Together.
Together, of course.
Darling, you're so clever. I don't mind whom you double-cross, as long as you don't double-cross me.
Hello? Maxie? 9 o'clock. Right, I'll be there.
Harry. Are we on speaking terms?
How are you, Amanda?
Fine.
Happy?
Of course. What are you doing here?
Taking my usual moonlight stroll? I do my own now.
You've strolled a long way.
So have you. Or should I say it's strayed?
That wasn't very nice.
It wasn't intended to be. A leopard doesn't change its spots, Amanda. And if you want me at any time, you know where to find me.
Good night, Harry.
Good night.
Darling.
Come on, boys, as quick as you can. Come on. Come on, you've got a couple of minutes. Come on, boys, hurry up.
Proceeding along the Fulham Road, heading towards Walham Green. A black Austin van. Stop and detain occupants. They are wanted in connection with robbery at Brentford Warehouse.
There's a car following us.
Pull round the next turning.
Looking much better.
What's the idea of making that praying partner?
I don't understand why you make so much
What
talk.
right have you to take him into the business?
Business, Julius?
It's supposed to be a family concern, isn't it?
Sure.
Is he in the family?
No, now you listen. You listen, please. I talk, you listen for once. I ask you to be my partner. You say no. You don't think she'll work out, so. Julio, I'm an old man. I need a partner, someone I can trust.
How was I to know you were going to turn this into a decent store?
I told you. I ask you to trust me. You don't trust me. Cornelius, he trusts me. He is a good boy.
Oh, sure. He looks after his mother. He went to Oxford.
Sure, that's right.
Well, I've changed my mind. Get rid of him. I'll take him.
Oh, no, Julio. I don't do business that way.
You mean you don't want me?
You don't understand. Sit down. We talk, eh? No? Julio, there is room for more than one partner in the business. Now, I tell you what we do. We make Cornelius the little one, huh?
Nothing doing. It's Cornelius or me. Please yourself.
Julio,
Well,
you haven't told me what happened in the car accident.
I was drunk.
No. The police questioned Dr. Luigi.
Why should they question him?
Dr. Luigi, he may have reported the accident,
Were they satisfied?
I don't know. That is why it is better for you to tell me. I'm your papa. I want to help you.
You'll help me best by keeping your nose out of my business.
Morning, Julius.
You taking me to lunch?
Yes, are you ready?
Just have his letter to finish. No. Where are we going?
Well, I don't know. It depends on
Depends on what?
whether you've been paid.
Well, I have.
Good. We'll go for somewhere expensive.
Oh, drag card, Julie boy. You're a running card, no mistake. I wish I were more like you.
What's so funny?
Your old man fixes your missus a job in Hatton Garden, and the first thing you think of is how soon you can do the joint. I've heard it. You don't let the grass grow under your feet. You're ambitious. That's what I like about you.
What do you think of the setup?
Well, I don't know, Julie boy. I really don't know. Honest.
What do you mean you don't know? I'm putting a red-hot proposition in front of you. I wouldn't come to you at all if I could do it on my own.
Oh, I don't want to get the needle. Just I've had strict orders about you from the boss.
Orders?
He don't think you handled the last job too good.
Was it my fault the night watchman set the alarm bell off? If you'd fixed him properly, everything would have been plain sailing. I'll go and see the boss myself.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You don't even know who he is.
All right, Max. Who is he?
I can't tell you. I couldn't even tell my own grandmother.
I suppose you could if she's anything like you.
Well, a little bit of respect for the dead, please. Anyway, if you gave me a few details, I'd have something to take to,
You
wouldn't
can
I?
have the details when I've worked them out. In the meantime, you can tell him that nearly 10,000 quid's worth of diamonds are on their way over from Amsterdam. And for a 50-50 split, I'll show him how to put his hands on them. Think it over, Maxie.
Yes?
Hello? Maxie here. Look, something's just cropped up. Can I see you later?
What is it? All right, you better come round about 6.
Here we are, sir. Is this the only empty office?
Yeah.
I'm inquiring for a friend. Yes, I think this will suit them. What's the rate?
£3 a week.
I'll give you a deposit.
Okay. Would you like it or don't you? Sounds all right. My son is very fond of diamonds, aren't you, dear?
My fellow would like to get a hands on a few. Well, I leave you boys to it.
There's just one other thing, dear sir. This ain't exactly my idea. I'd rather gather that. I'm all excited, waiting to know whose it is. Julius Roselli. You're a good boy, Maxie. I don't know what I'd do without you. But I'll soon find a way if you don't do as you're told. What do you mean? Didn't I tell you to keep clear of Julius Roselli? Well, I couldn't help him coming to see me, could I? Why didn't you pay him off half of the last job? Tell him he was through. But why? I don't get it. The bloke's got ideas. Why don't we look into it? I'll decide what to look into, Maxie. I know all about these crackpot schemes from young amateurs like Julius Roselli. They only spell trouble, forget it. Why don't you see him? Talk it over with him. All right, don't listen to me. Ignore me. That's the first sensible suggestion you've made this week. How can I get in touch with you? That's the stuff. Dead easy. You leave it to Uncle. I'll get him on a blur for you. No, wait. I'll see him, but I don't promise anything. Get him round to the flat, but telephone him from outside. If there is anything in this, it'll be better to keep young Roselli's name out of it. The less she knows about it, the better. I'll get you. Tell him to come round about 8. She'll be going out in a few minutes. She wouldn't be on her way out altogether, would she? You're very perceptive, Maxie. But don't forget the old saying about a still tongue and a wise head, will you? You know me, Skipper? Yes, I know you.
Stern's description tallies with a man named Alexander Conway, alias West, who served sentences totaling 8 years in Johannesburg and Durban for fraud and burglary. Stop. He's an expert safe cracksman and suspected of having dealt in illicit diamond trade. From Johannesburg police. You might let Armstrong see it as soon as you can contact him.
Yes, sir.
What sort of flat has Stern got?
On the ground floor, sir.
Keep a watch on it. Check on visitors.
Okay, sir.
I want to see a gentleman named Cornelius Hart. Ask him to come and see me in the morning. He's at the Roselli and Hart antique store. Don't speak to him in front of Roselli. Go in as though you're a customer. Get him on one side and talk to him like a mother.
It'll be easy, sir.
You better wear a veil.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah? Hello, Maxie.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine in regard to our little conversation. How you fixed?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
He wants you to get around to his flat at 8 o'clock. Flat E.
Flat E. Cathcart House. Rosebery Avenue. Kensington High Street. What's his name?
Alex Stone.
Stone. Alec Stone. Right. Okay, tell him I'll be around about 8.
Hi, darling. What's all this?
What do you mean by coming in like that?
Like what?
Get quiet there. Didn't hear you.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to come in quietly. What is that?
Nothing. Drawings. Sample drawing somebody wants to see. I'm taking you around from now.
Drawing of what?
Oh, for goodness sake, Amanda, stop cross-examining me.
I'm not cross-examining you. I'm interested, that's all. I thought you'd given up the idea of architecture.
I haven't. I need to have a shot at it.
Glad.
You think I'm a washout?
Oh, I don't. You're going to get a job in your bed.
You bet I am. I'm going to take you away from that Hatton Garden merchant. Don't like the way he looks at you.
How does he look?
He has a lean and hungry look.
Darling, he's fat, and he's a respectable married man with 3 grown-up sons.
They're the worst. Wish me luck.
You know it.
Hello, Julius. Come on in. Nice to see you. Alex Stone, shake hands with Julius Roselli.
When I'll get in the box next, eh?
Oh, well, I'll leave you 2 boys together. Come on, Skipper. Come on, Julie boy.
Shall we get to the point? Maxie tells me you have a proposition. Mind you, after your little misadventure, I decided you weren't quite what we were looking for. I told Maxie.
Sit down. I'll start the ball rolling, shall I? For reasons we need not go into at the moment, you're in the position to say that 2 days from now, a large consignment of diamonds will be arriving from Amsterdam. They'll be lodged in the safe of a diamond merchant named Dent, 33 Hatton Garden, right?
Quite right. My wife typed the correspondence.
I take it that your wife's not involved.
Oh, no. No, she's not.
Then how do you propose to relieve Mr. Dent of his diamonds?
In the next building to Dent's, there's an empty office on the 2nd floor. I've taken it.
You've taken it?
On behalf of a friend. You're the friend. In the morning, I'll telephone the caretaker and give him your name. All you'll need to do is produce a quarter's rent and move in, and you'll have to do that right away. The diamonds are arriving on the 4th. They'll be lodged in Dent's safe and collected by a client on the 7th.
Do you mean to say you've extracted all this information from your wife without her suspecting anything?
I hope so.
She must be a model wife.
She is. Now, that's Dent's office. I've seen it. The safe lies here. It's embedded in the center of the wall. This is the empty office, so the back of the safe will be about there. I reckon it'll take about 6 hours to get through that wall. Probably about 18 inches thick. And we may have to joist up the bricks to stop them from falling.
You think of everything, don't you?
I try. I can start getting the bricks away any time from now. Back of the safe won't present much difficulty, but of course, that's up to you.
How do you know I can handle safes?
I don't know. You can, can't you?
As a matter of fact, they're my speciality. And the Settling torch isn't this job.
I thought Jellicoe.
No, it's too noisy. The back's comparatively thin, and the Settling torch will do it. You better take over the office yourself right away. Start shifting some of those bricks. I'll give you cash for the rent.
What name should I say?
Grierson. You'd better say it's to be the head office of a firm of antique dealers. How do you know you can trust me?
I don't trust you. I'll be with you on the job. We divide on the job. 50-50. That may as well be understood before we go any further.
I'll have to have Maxie.
Why?
On a job like this, Maxie's indispensable. Nicely planned. I congratulate you. I suppose a smart boy like you has already thought how to get rid of the stuff once you've got it. Or have you?
Not yet.
Won't be easy.
How do you propose to get rid of yours?
That's my little secret. If you like, I'll dispose of the lot and we can divide up in hard cash.
I'll think about it.
All right? A word of warning. This is strictly between ourselves, right?
Right.
Don't mention my name to anyone. Not even your wife or your father.
We're hardly on speaking terms.
If this gets out, you certainly won't be. Well, here's to Operation Diamond.
You say you've never seen these before, Mr. Hart.
To the best of my knowledge, Inspector. You appreciate, of course, the number of different types of articles that pass through my hands from week to week.
The blue ming is a very rare piece, isn't it?
Indubitably.
I beg your pardon?
I said indubitably.
Oh, yes. See these? Have a good look at them.
May I ask what they are?
You may. They're commonly called stickers. I'm told antique dealers use them on goods that go in pairs or lots. The firm that makes them designed that type especially for Mr. Roselli. Surely, Mr. Hart, you must have seen hundreds of them in your shop.
Well, now that you mention it,
You have. 2 of them were found on the base of the blue ming. You probably put them there yourself. That's how we know they went to Roselli after they were stolen. Didn't you know they were stolen property, Mr. Hart?
well, I would hardly put a mark of identification on them if I did.
And you do remember seeing them. And of course, Mr. Roselli didn't know they were stolen property either.
Certainly not.
How do you know he didn't? Because you asked him, Mr. Hart.
Inspector Bligh, I will stand this persecution no longer. I can see that I have been lured here with the deliberate intention of imputing Mr. Roselli's honesty. Well, sir, you have failed miserably. Like Caesar's wife, Mr. Roselli is above suspicion. Good day, sir.
Just one moment, Mr. Hart.
Well,
You know a gentleman by the name of Alexander Stone?
slightly.
He's a business acquaintance of Mr. Roselli's, isn't he?
I believe, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me, may the inspector have his hat? Thank you. What do you make of that, sir?
At the moment, I'm trying to figure out what Caesar's wife had to do with it. You might get me Armstrong's latest tale on Roselli, will it?
Very good, sir.
Hello.
Now, Inspector, that last question was just answered.
Can we make it tomorrow night instead of the 6th?
I think so. I'm Friday to help.
Right. I'll be around later to look at that wall. Okay. Goodbye.
Marcella? Oh, there you are. What about a drink?
No, thank you.
What's happened to you? I'm having one.
Is everything going all right, Alex?
Yes, everything's under control.
You are keeping this job to yourself, aren't you?
Of course. Why?
Just wondering. Certainly too good to share with anyone. Except me.
Naturally.
Aren't you going to tell me something about it?
My dear girl, I've already told you all you need to know. You got your ticket, haven't you?
For the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be on the same plane?
Of course. South Africa, here we come.
On the 6th.
Look, what are you worried about?
What name are you using?
Jefferson. Simon's doing the passport for me.
Good old Simon.
Well, that reminds me, I promised to meet Simon at 6 o'clock to collect it. You better get some things packed. I'll see you later.
Alec,
Hmm?
remember what I told you about double-crossing me?
What about it?
Don't forget it, will you?
You have a nasty, suspicious mind, Marcella. In fact, you're a woman.
Women wouldn't be suspicious, Alec, if it weren't for men. Get me Ford's travel agency, please.
Ford's travel agency.
Oh, my name's Mrs. Jefferson. My husband's traveling on the midnight plane for Johannesburg on the 6th.
The 6th, madam? I'll just make sure. Mr. Jefferson changed his booking to the... Madam. And perhaps you'd remind him he's going to Buenos Aires.
A single ticket?
Yes, a single ticket, madam.
Thank you.
That's stone. All right, back to the yard. Who is it? How's it going? No, but sure. I've got to watch the noise. You're doing fine. We haven't talked about this. It'd take me far. Come have a drink. You've earned it.
Julius Roselli.
That's him, sir. Saw him once with Maxie Brown, and a couple of nights ago he came out of Stone's flat.
What time did you see Stone at Hatton Garden?
About 20 minutes ago.
Stop by later on and have a word with the caretaker. Take this with him. See if he recognizes young Roselli.
Right, sir.
Good evening, madam. We're closed for business.
No, I want to see Mr. Roselli.
Oh, yes. Your name, madam?
Well, just tell him it's a friend. It's urgent.
A friend. Very good, madam. Oh, Mr. Roselli, there's a lady to see you.
So?
This way, please, madam.
I'd like a word with you.
Please. Well?
Alec's planning a job on his own. He's got his eye on dents at Hatton Garden.
Dents, eh?
Some diamonds have come in and Maxie got wind of them.
Who told you this?
I was there when Maxie gave him the gem. They're cutting you out, Rosie.
When is this to take place?
I think tomorrow night. Alec's got a seat booked on a late plane.
So?
He's leaving for South America. This is the biggest job he's pulled and he's keeping it to himself. I call that pretty mean.
When you are my age, Marcel, you must learn to be more philosophical about these things.
You mean you're going to let him get away with it?
Oh, no. I am not so philosophical.
What are you going to do?
Leave this to me. I promise you that Alex will not take that trip to South America. Good night.
I'd have fixed him myself.
Good night, Marcella. Hello, Brooklyn.
What's new?
Just come in, sir. It's marked urgent.
Take a look at that.
An attempt will be made to raid Dent's safe at 33 Hatton Garden tonight. One of the men concerned is Alex Stone. What have you sent that?
Now we know why Stone and Julius Roselli have taken the office at 32.
Also explains why the old man's daughter-in-law is working for Dent.
Exactly. He gets her the job so that she can tip him off through the sun.
I don't agree. If Julius is mixed up in this, I shouldn't think Roselli knows anything about it.
Are you suggesting the old boy doesn't know his own son is working for the Camden mob?
I watched the old man for 3 months now, sir. He idolizes that boy. The last thing he wants is to see him turn crook there. All the same, he may turn up tonight, whether he's in on this or not.
I doubt it. The old boy's the fence. He needs the others to do the dirty work.
Yes, sir, but this time Julius is the one that'll be doing it for him. You wait till father hears about that. Training.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Can I talk to you?
Yes, come in. Julius!
I rang several times.
He usually comes home till after school.
Is he working?
Yes. What did you want to see me about?
Amanda,
Nothing.
did you know that Mr. Dent was expecting a very special parcel from Amsterdam today? Parcel containing diamonds.
Yes, I did. What?
You mentioned it to anyone?
No.
Julia?
Harry, what's all this about?
Did you, Amanda?
I may have mentioned it to Julius, but I really don't see what it's got to do with you.
Does the name Alex Stone mean anything to you? Are you sure? Stone is trying to get those diamonds.
How did you know?
And I may as well tell you, Amanda, that I'm a police officer. I'm sorry, but there it is. Ever since I've known you, I've been on special duty. Stone is one of the people I've been watching. Julius is another.
No, it isn't true. Julius isn't a crook.
Well, I hope you're right, Amanda. But I think I ought to tell you he's been seen a lot in Stone's company lately. Here she comes.
There. Miss Roselli in.
Yes, did you want to see it?
Yes, it's very urgent.
What is it, Amanda?
May I speak to you?
Come. "3233 Hatton Garden, you say you have found a plan of these offices.
Yes, I think Julius is helping Stone. He was worried about not getting a job. He hated the idea of me working while he was doing nothing. But Harry says the police know about this. So if Julio goes with Stone, you've got to stop him. Please, can't you help me?
It will be too late to stop him.
Is there anything we can do?
You come with me.
Headquarters here, sir. Sergeant Armstrong has reported that Roselli has just left his house. Proceeding eastward in a taxi. The girl is with him.
Inspector Bly here. Tell Sergeant Armstrong to keep Roselli in view until he's sure he's making for Hatton Garden. Anyone gone in?
Please, sir. Stone, young Roselli, and Max and Brown.
Good. The old man's on his way. We'll wait until we get him inside.
Too many across the street. They look like Dixon. Have a look.
It's all right, they're gone. How long's it going to be?
How long, Stone? 10 minutes.
No sign of Roselli. Fire escape at the side of the next building. You might try to make for it.
Got it covered?
Yes, sir. I put Phillips there.
Right.
This is my fault. A quickly driver.
Why do you say it's your fault?
When Julio was young, I was very poor. His mother always wanted the good things for him. When she died, I promised he would have these things. I told her he would be a big man one day. She was very happy. Soon I found out how to make money to send Julio to the public schools. I bought stolen jewelry. It was very easy. Soon I had men working for me. They robbed, I sold.
You did all this for Julius?
Oh, crime is a habit, Amanda. Once you start, you cannot finish. When Julio left Oxford, there was no more need for crime. I kept saying to myself, tomorrow this finish. Tomorrow, always tomorrow.
So this man Stone was working for you?
Stone, Marcella, Maxie Brown, O'Connor, there were several more. It was hard to finish with so many. Stop here, driver, please. I bring Julio. You wait here, I bring him. You wait for me, please.
He's gone up, sir. You make for the roof.
We'll give him a minute to get inside.
All right, Maxie.
Okay, but for Pete's sake, hurry.
How long now? Couple of minutes.
Anything happen?
Any minute now, sir.
You blundering idiot! Cops! Come on! Come on, this way! Julio! This way!